All right, here we're at Davis Stadium tonight for Oak Hill against South Gallia. We are having some technical difficulties with the video, but it will be on here shortly, so it might be just a tad bit after game time, but we'll have the video on shortly. So until then, we'll just tell you what's going on. Beautiful evening here at Davis Stadium for this battle between 3-1 South Gallia Rebels and 0-4 Oak Hill Oaks.
Make that 0-3.
0-3.
I don't know if a forfeited game counts as a
okay.
loss. So,
okay.
Yeah, all right.
And there comes the Oaks
game.
on the field. The Oaks back relatively healthy. They did lose Gentry for the year, the last game they played, and
still look like they got about 6 that are still walking wounded, so I think they're about up to 21 or 22.
See McKinnis down there. Seems to be walking okay, but he does have a high ankle sprain, so hopefully he's able to go all game. Looks like Swingle's back on the field.
And we got Joseph back tonight, too.
Yes,
so Joseph
we have
Vanderbeek for the first time this year.
Joseph Vanderbeek back tonight, which is probably one of your best offensive, defensive linemen who hasn't played a game this year. So, yeah, it's number 73. He's back on the field tonight. Both teams lining up for the kickoff here. So until we get video, we'll talk a little more than usual.
Oak Hill is back to receive.
All right, so South Gallia kicking from left to right. Oak Hill receiving.
Got a little different alignment back there tonight. Instead of 3 back, we got Andy Meldick and number 2, Bailey Ousley.
Bailey Ousley and Andy Meldick running back the kick. All right, here we go. Kickoff. Bounce down to the 20. Andy will pick it up. Out across the 20 to about the 23, and that's where the Oaks will start. Good crowd here tonight for the Oaks on homecoming. I'd say a moderate crowd for the Rebels.
Yep. A new member of the SOC won this year, first year in the league for South Gallia. Starting out the season at 3-1.
Oaks will come up to the line in the usual shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. Hand off in there, number 14. Takes it out for a gain of about 5.
That is Landon Osborne on the carry for about 5 yards. He hasn't seen a lot of action there, but because of injuries and stuff, the freshman's probably going to get a lot of carries tonight, I'm guessing.
Landon Osborne, a 5'11", 150-pound freshman. Oaks back to the line. Back to pass. Out here to the left. Nice catch by Davis. He'll pick up the first down across the 35. Good way to start for the Oaks.
Nice protection by the line there. Gave him time to throw. Quick drop and pass.
We are having technical difficulties. If you're listening out there, the camera will be on, we hope, here shortly. So you're just getting audio right now, but we hope to have the video working here soon. Oaks line back up. Quarterback to the left. Good running room out there across the 45. Pickup of about, what, Ryan, 7?
Yeah, good look. Looks like about 9, Kurt. So nice short down and distance, which Oak Hill hasn't had a lot of this year. We really have not had any success running the football at all. Some nice blocks out here by Mason Davis, and a little unbalanced look for Oak Hill there. Shifted over this way.
All right, the Oaks back up. Snap, handoff to the left. Landon Osborne will be brought down. Probably lost about 1 yard, 1 or 2 yards on the play. Rebels had some good penetration there on the right side.
Really nowhere for him to go there, so we didn't get our blocks here on the left side. So hard to see what Oak Hill will do here. Maybe come back and throw that real stop pattern to Mason over there. He was wide open last time. They're backed off a good bit.
All right, the Oaks back to the line. Coach Kratz signaling in the play. Snaps on the ground. Bad snap by the Oaks. Big loss all the way back to the 28-yard line. So had a few good things going there, and then you lose about 15 yards. So bad snap. It actually rolled to the quarterback.
Not what you want to see if you're Oak Hill. Just hadn't had a lot of success early and getting out and scoring early, and we always seem to be behind. So it'd been nice if we could have moved the ball down, at least flip the field there. But South Gallia is probably going to get some pretty good field position out of this. Oh.
Bad punt.
I got a new punter in there, right? Because probably Garrett, probably with his ankle issue, Andy, that went off Andy's side of his foot, and I believe it was a negative yardage punt almost. So they are going to take over at about the 36-yard line. So unfortunate there, 2 bad plays in a row.
So the Rebels will start here at the 36-yard line of the Oaks. Looks like they're going to start in the gun as well. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 back. Receiver in motion to the right, hand off to the left. Number 17 gets pretty good yardage, about 5 yards out to the left side towards the Rebel sideline.
Number 52, Blaze Ford on the tackle from his linebacker position.
That was Lane Wright, sophomore for the South Gallia Rebels there on that carry.
We don't have or height or weight for South Gallia, but number 77 is a big boy.
Quarterback pitch option out here to the right. Good room. Breaks the tackle, puts his head down, goes out to about the 12-yard line of the Oaks.
Oak Hill's fortunate we have a hold right here wide. It was a definite grab of the jersey. So I believe number 14, Landon Osborne, got held as he was trying to make the tackle. So unfortunate for Oak Hill because that was a big gain on the play.
Good hard run there by that South Gallia running back, though. He broke 1 tackle, put his head down, and run over another Oak. So that'll back him up all the way to the 39-yard line of Oak Hill. And the Rebels will start again.
So on the far side, you have Mason Davis at his cornerback position and Bailey Ousley closest to us here at the other cornerback position.
Rebels will go trips right. And they'll draw the Oaks early, so that'll move it ahead 5 yards. Offsides Oak Hill. They went on a fast count there, but didn't snap the ball, and the Oaks jumped, so they'll get 5 yards back. Second about 8 now for South Gallia. All right, South Gallia comes out, trips left. Send the running back in motion to the left. Quarterback looks out here to the right, up. Good catch there by number 5, but he was just out of bounds.
Bailey did a nice job using the sideline there, so he, kind of forced him out, and the pass was completed, but just not much room there on just a fade pattern down the right side here.
Another penalty on the play. Assume that'll be
legal man downfield.
Legal man downfield declined by the Oaks, so they'll move it to 3rd down and start right where they were at.
South Gallia is a young football team also, only with, looks like 6 seniors on their roster.
Rebels up, bad
on the
snap
ground.
there. Oak Hill's on top of him. He breaks away, finds his man downfield, gets all the way out to about the 20-yard line. I believe that'll be a first down. Wow, almost an identical play to what stopped the Oaks last drive, but quarterback was able to pick it up and find a wide open guy down the sideline and move the chains.
The ball was on the ground, and it seemed like it pulled up the Oak Hill defenders, and the guy was standing wide open out in the down the right sideline.
So the Rebels will start first down at the Oaks 20-yard line. Yes, we are having technical difficulties. We should have the video up soon, so stick with us. The technical guys here are working on it, so you should have the video up soon, we hope.
The nice play in there by Blaze Ford, so
that'll be a loss of about 3 or 4 yards there for South Gallia. Bring up second and about 14. All right, snap here. Quarterback straight up the middle, breaks a couple tackles. It's about six or 7 yards down to the Oaks 16, 17-yard line.
Landon Osborne on the tackle.
Bring up about 3rd and 7 there. The quarterback got it and pretty much just ran straight up the middle there. The quarterback's Noah Cremines, senior quarterback and linebacker for the Rebels. So they'll come up here quick to the line. Officials say to reset the clock there. And we'll have about 3rd and 6 for South Gallia. Running from the Oaks 16-yard line. Quarterback pitches out here to the right. Got some running room. Down. Another flag down. It's going to be holding out there on the right side again on South Gallia.
Another obvious hold right out. You do that out in the open, it's pretty easy on the officials to get that call.
All right, so another hold there on South Gallia. How many penalties is that now, Ryan, on the Rebels? I believe that's 4 or 5 already.
3 or 4 for sure.
All right, snap again. Quarterback will roll out to the left. Looking, throws it up. Oh, good catch there by the Rebels. Oak Hill defender was there,
right
but
there.
Fell down, and the Rebel player stayed on his feet and made a nice catch down about the 9-yard line. So
2 long conversions after having them backed up. So, hopefully Oak Hill can find a way to get off the field here. But there was 2 times in a row where we had them backed up, and they were able to convert long 3rd down conversions.
So South Gallia will come up first down about the 8-yard line. Quarterback out here to the right, and he stopped immediately. Be about a loss of 2 yards there. So the Oaks defense.
Got Joseph Annaby on the tackle and another host of Oaks on the tackle. So it's nice to have Joseph back. Joseph was the one who was giving pressure on that last play. Well, it played before on the pass.
Joseph Annaby, junior, 6'3", 235 pounds, and the Oaks are really happy to have him back. Another flag on the play, and I think they're going to call that on the Oaks. Looked like the center or guard there for South Gallia may have jumped. But
it might have been after he crossed. Yeah. So once you cross, you can't get back in high school.
Oaks got to watch that ball. Watch that ball and quit listening to the quarterback. So the Red Owl moved South Gallia up to about the 6-yard line, 2nd and 6. 2nd and goal from the 6. Timeout Oak Hill here. They'll try to get their defense together here. 5:05 left in the first quarter. No score. All right, Ryan, the Oaks need a stop here.
Yeah, they've been their worst enemy. They've had them backed up, and, you know, that really in the first couple games we have not even had that. We really haven't had much success on defense, but now we've had them backed up, and then we've let them off the hook twice. So it'd be nice if Oak Hill get a stop here and get the ball back and, you know, keep this at scoreless here with 5:05 to go here in the first quarter.
All right, South Gallia is coming back to the line of scrimmage here. Second goal from the 6. All right, Rebels will start 3 in the backfield. 1 comes in motion, hands off to the 1 in motion. Number 17 gets down to about the 3-yard line, 2-yard line.
That's Lane Wright again, a sophomore on the carry. As I said, we do not have height or weights for South Gallia.
Number 17 there, Lane Wright. He does run hard. He's a pretty big kid.
Kind of lanky, not real big, but yeah, pretty lanky.
All right, we are having technical difficulties. Hope to have some video up here soon. We'll call the game for you here. Until then, Rebels up. Hand off straight up the middle to the fullback, and he'll get maybe 1 yard down to the Oaks 1 or 2 yard line, maybe 2 yard line. So that'll bring up 4th down, I believe.
You had a host of Oaks on the tackle, but J.J. Brunton was the one who stopped his forward momentum there, and then the Oaks cleaned it up, some of his teammates on the inside. So big play for Oak Hill here. Looks like it's about, 4th and
3?
On a 3, yes.
4th and 3 here for the Rebels. So big play here early in the game. Rebels come up 1 receiver out to the right, 3 in the backfield. Quarterback under center, goes straight up, quarterback sneak, in for the score.
That looks like almost like the old goose play. I don't even know if it might have been a silent count, because it didn't look like anybody else moved except for the center.
He didn't stay under center long. It kind of looked like I watched the Eagles game last night. And pretty similar to Jalen Hurts.
Pushing Hurts into the end zone. So, that was quick. He wasn't up there very long and kind of caught him off guard and was able to get in the end zone right over the center.
So the Rebels strike first here. 6-0, 3:50 left in the first quarter. They'll come up for the 2-point conversion. They won't be kicking any extra points tonight. So we do have video out there now. So pass here into the end zone, and the extra point is good. 2-point conversion is good. So
Tanner Sanders on the 2-point
3:50 to go in the first quarter, and the South Gallia Rebels lead the Oak Hill Oaks 8-0. All right, real quick, tell you about sponsors here that bringing this BMG Media live stream to everybody out there tonight. Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, SF Restoration, Still Isle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography. So thanks to those sponsors for making this stream possible out there tonight. See, we've got several people watching the stream. Give us a shout out here on YouTube, and we'll give you a shout out back.
So we got picture now.
We do have picture now. So
you notice we got some new play clocks in the end zones. That's a new feature. And I remember seeing
Now that you said that, that's nice.
It's nice.
New play clocks in the back of both end zones. Kick will
Andy Meldick
be short here. Andy Meldick picks it up, runs to the left, and gets taken down. Did a lot of sideways running. I'm not sure he picked up much, but Oaks will start with pretty good field position here. Ball at about the 34, 35-yard line. So Oaks had a few positive plays there on their first offensive series, but ended with that bad snap and just stopped them there. So hopefully they can get something going here on offense. And
bad snap, then a bad punt, and then, made it pretty short field for South Gallia.
All right, Oak Hill come up here, first down on their own 34-yard line. Back to pass, scrambles to his right. He's got some room out here. Good run by the Oaks quarterback. Well, he took a shot from behind there at the end, though.
Did a nice job just tucking and run. And I think that through the first couple of weeks, Eddie's had some room to run, and sometimes he's held the ball and tried to find a receiver, but he did a good job just tucking it and going there.
Nice run there by Eddie Abley. Oaks have their announcer back tonight, Jason Wright, with his famous first down call.
We need to hear it a lot tonight.
Oaks will come back to line of scrimmage here. Line of scrimmage at 45-yard line of inside their own territory, going right to left. Fumbled snap again by the quarterback. I believe he jumped on it, though. Looked like
got a new running back in there. You know, it's a freshman, so Landon and Eddie just didn't get the handoff there. So something that they'll work on, I'm sure, and they're going to get better with. Second and long, right what we want to avoid.
All right, second and about 18 for the Oaks. Back now to their 36-yard line. All right, snap kind of low again. Eddie picks it off the ground.
He's got a wide open receiver out here.
Andy Meldick out here, nice catch. Good job there by the Oaks. Eddie Abley scrambled out to the left, was able to turn his shoulders and get it out there to Andy Meldick all the way down across the 40-yard line of South Gallia. So
nice play by Oak Hill. Kept his head up, found Andy. Andy was just kind of hanging out there and got the ball to him. And one of the better plays we've had this year. So moving it, positive for Oak Hill. So
all right. Landon Osborne runs in late here, the Oaks.
Kurt, we'd had a hard time playing this hurry up. We'd have needed some breaks in the huddle, but nobody huddles anymore. Everybody's signaling things in.
With the kind of shape you were in.
I mean, you know.
All right, the Oaks back up to the line of scrimmage here. Starting at the 35-yard line of South Gallia, back to pass.
Oh, he's wide open. Ooh, I think a little cross up there.
Mason Davis was wide open there. Looks like he was running more of maybe a slant or a post.
And I'm not sure what Eddie was throwing on that one, but yeah. Or he just got excited, saw him open and air melted a little bit.
So the Oaks missed one there.
Kurt, I don't have a number for 32 for Oak Hill.
I do not either.
I was wondering who that is. I'm not sure. Been playing tight end, but I don't have him. He's not on our roster.
All right, the Oaks will come up 2nd and 10 here. 35-yard line of South Gallia. Abley will run out here to the right.
He still got it. I'm not sure what this penalty was, but it's coming from this guy. So I'm guessing possibly a hold.
Kind of an
he threw that about 20 yards.
Kind of an odd time for an offensive lineman to be holding that late in the play, though, wasn't it?
I didn't see what the signal was.
Looks like it's going to be on Oak Hill here.
They declined it anyway.
Going to decline it. Must have been a hold.
Personal foul. Oh, okay, crackback block.
Personal foul, crackback there on the Oaks. So South Gallia will decline it, and we'll start where the play ended there on the 44-yard line of South Gallia. So the Oaks backed up again in 3rd and 19.
1:45 on the moving clock. So a couple good plays, then a really bad play.
Oaks back in the gun here.
Another dribbler back to Eddie.
Snap rolls back to the quarterback. He's got some room.
Oh, that might be a horse collar.
That'll be another.
Tell you what, these guys are getting their money's worth tonight on the flags. But they have been obvious. I mean, we've had obvious holdings, and that was an obvious horse collar. Just one of those things where you're just reaching out to grab something, that's all you got. So
yeah,
nothing intentional there.
The Oaks will take it. All right, so that'll move the ball all the way up.
Not an automatic first down anymore. So
27-yard line, 28-yard line of South Gallia. Be third and about 3 there for the Oaks. So the Oaks will take it and see if they can move these chains further into South Gallia territory.
Under a minute in the first quarter. Oaks trailing 8-0.
Looks like the Oaks will take a timeout here, so that'll give us a chance to tell you about our sponsors tonight. Making this stream happen, courtesy of BMG Media in partnership with the Oak Hill Union Local School District. The sponsors, Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, S&F Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography. So thanks to our sponsors making this stream possible. For all of you out there tonight who can't be here at the game, quite a few watching here on the live stream on YouTube, give us a shout out. Tell us where you're watching from tonight. I know last home game we had some viewers from Florida, I think Kansas, several places. So type in the chat there on YouTube and tell us where you're watching from tonight. Oaks will come up 3rd and 3. Third and 3 here for the Oaks.
We're missing a tackle, it looks like.
Josh Shaler will run in late. 9 on the game clock there, play clock. Oaks snap it with 2 seconds. Eddie will run to right, a lot of room out there. Breaks one tackle, all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Really nice kick out back on the end. Eddie had a nice lane to run through, and really not probably
made
the best
that kick out block.
I did not get the number, but I'll tell you what, it's probably the best run and play we've had so far this year.
Nice play there by Oaks. Moved the ball all the way down to the 6-yard line of South Gallia now. Looks like South Gallia is going to take a timeout.
I think we got equipment here, Kurt, looks like.
All right. So the Oaks,
that's an odd timeout with 36 seconds in the first quarter. So I don't know if he called timeout or if he's got equipment.
So the Oaks will.
Yeah, that's an equipment. They're going to call him back out to the field.
Good play there. Right, good there run by Eddie.
Right behind Joseph, too. So nice block on that side by Joseph and Saylor.
At your line tonight, we got Joseph Antipy playing left tackle. Isaac Campbell playing left guard. Blaze Ford playing center. Mikey Williams playing right guard. Josh Saylor at right tackle. Okay, the Oaks will start there. Eddie will take it. Stop there. Maybe picked up a yard down to about the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Oaks. Boy, they really need to punch it in here and get some momentum because
it's going to be in the quarter there.
Haven't had much offense here the first 3 weeks. So they really need to get some points on the board. So,
and it needs to be 6.
All right, so we'll switch sides of the field here. So your score after the first quarter of play: South Gallia Rebels 8, Oak Hill Oaks 0. Oaks will start 2nd and 5. 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line on the opposite end of the field here. Got any scores, Ryan?
Yeah, we'll run through a couple here while we're at the first quarter break. We have Chesapeake trailing Colegrove 16-0 in the second. Vinton County is up on Athens 7-0. Eastern Eagles are up 7-0 on that would be Eastern Megs up on Waterford 7-0. See if there's any here local. This is surprising when Gallia Academy is up 24-0 on Portsmouth. So that was a little surprise that early.
Now, has Portsmouth won any games this year?
I know they beat Lucasville the first game of the season on Thursday night. Rock Hill, who we played 2 weeks ago, trails Fairland 13-0 in the second.
Fairland 3-0.
I believe so.
Yep. No, they lost to Ironton, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah,
That's
did.
right. You are
yep.
correct. Looking for our neighbors up the road, but I don't have a score here for Jackson. I got Willersburg leads Valley 14-0 in the first. Ironton leads South Point 14-0.
All right, the Oaks will come up here, 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Jackson
really need to get some points on the board here. Joshua Saylor will run off late here. Antony moves to right tackle now. Pass out here. South Gallia had that one covered pretty good. Eddie looked like he took a shot there at the end of that. So incomplete pass will make the 3rd down, 3rd and goal from the 5. See what the Oaks come up here with.
Haven't had much success running anybody but Eddie. Maybe just throw a slant to Andy up top there.
All right.
Looks like they're man-to-man. Nope, it's a handoff.
Handoff in there to Brunton down to about the 1 foot line, it looks like. Bring up 4th and.
Same play as South Gallia here. Get under center.
4th and about 6 inches. So
they got a big boy nose guard, but I think I'd get under center and just push.
So 4th and
Eddie has a play. He
about
keeps
6
signal.
inches here for the Oaks. Oaks need a good snap here.
Maybe Eddie will just follow JJ up through the line here. And that is a timeout by South Gallia.
South Gallia will call a timeout there to see what they can put together on defense, try to get a stop here. Big play here in the first half.
Yeah, Oak Hill has to get 6 here.
Thanks to our sponsors making this stream possible tonight: Lockwood Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, S&F Restoration, Still Isle Construction, Strickland Sales and Service on State Route 93 North, Mick Williams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Area Chamber of Commerce, making Oak Hill a great place to live, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, and Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography. So thanks to all of our sponsors making the BMG Media live stream available for everyone out there tonight. So we'll see what the Oaks come up with. 4th and goal at about the
foot line. It is really tight.
Foot line.
I'm thinking he's going to follow JJ right through the line. That's exactly
Straight
what he
up
did.
The middle, touchdown Oak
I think
Hill.
he's in. They didn't give it to us.
I think he was in, but
I thought he was in too, but they're going to call it short.
Wow.
I thought he was in.
The official was right on the goal line. He had a better angle than us, but boy, from up here it looked like he was across. But wow, that
Well, get a stop here. Hopefully get good field position and get some points. So that's unfortunate.
So South Gallia holds at their own 6-inch line. According to the spot, he actually lost a little bit, a few inches, but so South Gallia will start there inside their own 1-yard line, first down.
Probably another. Nope. I thought maybe it'd sneak this one, but a
handoff
handoff
straight up the middle, and Oaks had him in the end zone, and he was able to get out to about the 1-yard line.
Wonder why the guy threw the beanbag there. And if he thought it was a fumble or what.
And to be on the tackle.
I think he lost a little there too, Kurt, on that one. I think I'd come back and run that quarterback sneak, get myself a little bit of room. That's exactly what he's running again.
They run the sneak.
2 for 2. I'm 2 for 2, Kurt. Last 2. So
that was a 4-yard quarterback sneak.
Yeah. I would say it's a silent count. He's just going up, goose in the center, and but it's been effective for him. That's 56 going in for, that would be Isaac Campbell for JJ. Our defensive line across the front is Joseph Anteby at tackle.
Third down.
Blaze Ford at nose guard, and at the other one, 56 Isaac Campbell.
3rd and about 6 here for South Gallia from their own 5-yard line. Big play here. Oaks need to get a stop, get the ball back.
Jet sweep
hand off
to the right.
He's going to get the first down out to about the 14-yard line. So South Gallia moves the chains.
Isaac Campbell on the tackle again.
Big hit out there
by Isaac
on the tackle, but after the Rebels got the first down, so Oaks just need to get a stop there on those 3rd downs. All right, so first down now for South Gallia at the 14-yard line.
Quick pitch out to the left.
Oh, heard of Oaks out there. Reverses field, and he's got a lot of grass in front of him. Radio guys down here
wanting a flag,
wanting to push in the back. There's two late flags. Not sure who that'll be on. Some extracurriculars over there on the South Gallia sideline, right in front of the South Gallia bench.
Oak Hill had it strung out, and then he just ended up cutting back across the field, and nobody out there. I'll be surprised if this isn't offsetting.
Number 32 is Gage Farr, so he was originally 83, Gage Farr, so we were trying to find out earlier. Personal foul on Oak Hill.
Actually, 2 personal fouls on Oak Hill, so I don't know if you march them both off or not. Not offsetting. Since they're dead ball penalties, I'm not sure if you march 30 off or. Offsetting, okay. So we got a correction on that. That is offsetting penalties.
South Gallia start there, 1st and 10. Running room out here to the left. A lot of running room. Nice saving tackle
by Bailey Oosley.
Bailey
That's number
Oosley
17 again.
Got the feet of number 17. He runs hard, and he's pretty fast, too. Yep. Lane Wright, that sophomore there for South Gallia, nice looking running back.
Got a really nice sophomore class.
32-yard line Oak Hill now, 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Eight minutes to go here in the second quarter. Bad snap. Quarterback is able to throw it out here to the right. And I think they actually picked up 2 yards, 3 yards on that play.
When we have bad snaps and it goes against us, they've had bad snaps and turn them into good plays. You know that you're struggling when that happens. Oak Hill really needs to find a way to stop South Gallia on this drive. Cannot fall behind 2 scores. Got another penalty here.
That'll be in flags from every direction. Maybe a block in the back or a hold or holding South Gallia. There has been a lot of flags in this first half.
These guys are going to have to ice their arms down at halftime.
South Gallia's had
legitimate penalties.
Yeah, 5 or 6 penalties. The Oaks have had probably 3 or 4.
But they've all been on the edges. So when you hold out in the open, it's a pretty easy call. You might get away with it between the tackles, but out in the open, they're going to throw the flag.
38-yard line of the Oaks. South Gallia will start there. Second down. Deep throw here will be all the way outbound. Another flag.
That looks like 2 linemen downfield possibly, I believe. Number 77's got his hands up like, hey, it's not me, but it was definitely 77. He was one of them. That's another lineman downfield.
It makes you wonder why they would be downfield on a pass of that.
Looking for somebody to block, Kurt. I don't know, a lot of these teams run these RPOs where if you don't get the ball, but that did not look like an RPO to me.
All right, so it'll be third down here and 15 from the Oak Hill 38-yard line for South Gallia.
Nice pressure up the middle.
Oh, almost a pick there by Brunton. Oh, that would have been a huge play.
That was a jailbreak. Blaze was on him right when he got the snap, so great pressure by Blaze, and JJ just couldn't reel it in.
All right, so the Oaks hold there on defense finally. Good stop by Oak Hill, and they'll get the ball back here. Probably deep inside their own territory, but time to mount some kind of drive here at the end of the second quarter, about 6:59 remaining. Give us a shout out there and tell us where you're watching from tonight on YouTube.
EJ Siders
on the live stream.
Punting for South Gallia.
A short kick fielded by Meldick at about the 16-yard line, so that's where the Oaks will start. First down, Oak Hill, according to Jason Wright.
We need some more of those.
I was afraid Jason wasn't with us anymore. He wasn't
No,
here
last week.
I
think he was at the High State game, I believe.
Game.
Yes. He likes to go when they play at Indiana. Seats are available, as he says.
Okay, Oak Hill will start there. A lot of room there for Brunton. Good run. Oh!
Nice
breaks the tackle
run.
and almost broke it for a long gain, but a good gain on the play there. Probably started at the 16, so About 20-yard run.
Yeah, nice hard run by JJ. Some nice blocking on this side.
Broke a couple tackles, running over top of Joseph Anteby, who, as we said earlier, this is his first game after suffering a broken foot before the season started. So
Joseph had his guys several yards down the field and on the ground.
Brunton picks up about 4 yards there, so decent gain on that play.
JJ's a straight ahead runner, but he runs hard. He gets his pad. He runs a little high, but he runs really, really hard. .550 to go in the half. Oaks trailing 8-0. We got our scoreboard working, don't we? Okay.
All right, Eddie will pick up maybe a yard.
It's tackled by number 20 for South Guy, Aiden Conwell, a junior.
Five minutes left here in the second quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Oaks. Ball on about the 41-yard line. Oaks got time here to get some points on the board before halftime. Pass a little high there for Meldick.
Yep. Didn't have much time on that one. Just had to get rid of it. Well, the last punt didn't quite go the way we want. We have a new punter, as we say, because of Garrett's ankle injury. So I don't know. Oak Hill looks like they may go for it here.
Garrett McInnes had a high ankle sprain last game against Rock Hill, so he's not 100%. So it looks like the Oaks are going to go for it here. South Guy is going to take a timeout and see what they want to do. Oaks may go back and just have Eddie punt it. You think? Ronnie?
They might.
Yeah.
They could kick here. It's possible. Because if you don't get it, you're giving them awful good field position. So some scores while we're waiting. Jackson has taken the lead on Hamilton Ross, 7-0.
Hamilton Ross. Where's that school at?
I believe Cincinnati area.
Hamilton Ross.
Wellston leads Alexander 6-0. So Oak Hill's opponent week 1. Looking
Wellston
for a win number 2.
Yep.
Fairland has extended their lead to 26-0 over Rock Hill in the second.
The Dragons pretty good this year.
They have been for several years.
All right, so the Oaks look like they're going to go for it. Eddie will get the first down, and he's brought down out of bounds. Kind of surprised there wasn't a flag there, but so good play by quarterback Eddie Abley there. He kept thinking he may throw the ball, but he decided to tuck it and get the first down. So Oaks will move the chains here. 4:43 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 now at the 48-yard line. Tight end wide open right there. Oh.
So let's hope this is a penalty on South Gallia for holding it. It is. So Oak Hill's going to be. It's not. They're fortunate here because
Gage Farr was open momentarily, but then when Eddie decided to throw the ball. I think one of the South Gallia Rebels defenders stepped in front, and luckily for the Oaks, there was a holding on South Gallia.
Out here on one of the receivers.
So rather than an interception at about the 32-yard line, the Oaks will get the ball now inside South Gallia territory at about the 42-yard line. And they'll start there with about 4 minutes and 38 seconds left. So first down for Oak Hill. That's a big play there. Brunton with the handoff. Nice run. Breaks some tackles.
Nice job,
Still down.
JJ.
Brunton really running hard tonight.
Really nice kick out by Blaze Ford here. So JJ I'll tell you what, JJ's running hard tonight.
He is.
He is the best look we've had this year out of the backfield.
So the Oaks getting up to the line here. 4:31 remaining, 1st and 10 Oak Hill at about the 22-yard line of South Gallia. Low snap, and Eddie can't pick that one up. Did Eddie get that back?
He got that back somehow. I don't know how.
I don't know how Eddie got that one back.
I do not.
He seemed to be in a crouching position when the South Gallia defender jumped on the ball, but somehow Eddie.
Really fortunate there.
Oaks had really some snapping difficulties
throughout
the game.
Yeah. Not sure if we have a new center, like I said, from 2 weeks ago. So nice snap that time.
Pass incomplete out here to the right. Not sure where he was trying to go with the ball that time. Seemed to
I think he predetermined that one. He just kind of got back and had determined he was going to throw it out there because really there wasn't anybody open.
4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and 15 now for Oak Hill. Seems like the Oaks have one good play and two bad plays. One good play and two.
I think I'd try to sneak JJ here and get some yards here, make it a manageable 4th down. Maybe get him the ball, pick up some yards, and 4th and really long is kind of hard to pick up. So.
Andy Meldick with the catch all the way down to the 12-yard line. So the Oaks will get about half of it of what they needed.
They kind of just lost Andy. Just came kind of like right out of the middle, and Eddie found him.
Eddie just rolled out to the right and kind of flipped it out there to Meldick, and pretty good gain on the play. We'll bring up 4th and about 6 for the Oaks at the 23-yard line. So another big play down here for the Oaks. Let's see what they come up with. Really need to get some points on the board before they go in the locker room here at halftime.
3:54 to go in the first half. Oaks still trailing 8-0. Oak Hill's going to take a timeout here. Looks like there's a little bit of confusion what they wanted to run.
All right, thanks to our sponsors tonight, making this BMG Media stream of the Oak Hill Oaks versus the South Gallia Rebels football game possible. Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, SF Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography. Thanks to our sponsors for making the BMG Media live stream possible tonight on YouTube. All the Oak Hill Oaks home games will be available through BMG Media Oak Hill at youtube.com. So if you're unable to make it to the game, feel free to watch the stream each week from the home games. I think we got 3 here in a row, don't we, Ryan? 3 home games?
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Tonight,
some tough ones in the future. So
tonight's
try to get a W tonight.
All right, so we'll see if the Oaks come up with something here. 4th down from about the 12-yard line. I think the Rebels
I think
jumped.
we did, yes.
So that'll make it. I don't think that'll quite be enough for a first down, but it'll be.
I don't know.
Well, was it 4th and 5 there?
It's really close.
Okay. That probably will give the Oaks a first down.
We do have a first down.
I didn't know if it was 5 or 6. All right, that's a
big play right there.
Big play there for Oak Hill. First and goal from the 7-yard line now. 3:54 remaining in the second quarter. Oaks really need to get it in the end zone here.
Like to see JJ get a touch here. We're unbalanced to the right.
There you go, Ryan. That's
JJ.
what you wanted.
Yep.
JJ picks up.
It's really close.
About 2 or 3 yards.
Close
down
to breaking
the 5.
that one.
Down to the 5. So the Oaks will have second down and goal. J.J. Brunton's 6'1", 210-pound senior. Halfback and middle linebacker. Forced really into being the Oaks
after some
main
injuries.
ball carrier after a lot of injuries there in the backfield, but doing pretty well tonight. Probably his best game so far this season. So Oaks will have it here. Second goal from the 5. Eddie just did not have any run
no
to room at all.
in there. Yeah.
So clock ticks down to 3 minutes here. Third and about 5. Third and about 6 or 7 there. I think Eddie actually lost through 2 or 3 yards. So
there just was nowhere to go on that one.
Oak Hill getting their play signaled in here. About 10 seconds from the play clock.
Looks a little bit of confusion here. They're not going to get this. Barely got it off.
Osborne took the handoff to the short side of the field there to the right and was stopped for about a 2-yard loss.
Looks like Oak Hill's going to go for 3 here.
So they're going to give McKinnis a shot here. His bad ankle was actually not his kicking foot, but it is his plant foot. But Garrett, pretty good kicker usually, and he made that one.
No. Oh, it looked like it was good, but I think it was wide right.
Wide right.
Yeah. From here, it looked good.
It did.
Well,
kind of hard to tell up here in the booth. That one looked good. So, boy, that's a big miss for the Oaks. They've had the ball inside the 5-yard line twice in the first half and failed to score any points.
Well, they got to finish this half here and just go down 8. You cannot give up points here with 1:35 to go in the quarter and the half. Little Bubbles pass out to number 17 again.
South Gallia all the way out to the 37-yard line there.
That was Mikey Williams on the tackle.
The Oaks definitely don't want to give up any more points here before half. South Gallia's got the ball all the way out to the 37-yard line.
It's interesting that he stopped the clock like you're a no-huddle team. I thought you could just single one in pretty fast and run a play. But so we'll take that.
So South Gallia have 2nd and 10.
Same play to the left side. Nice tackle.
All right, the Oaks
by Andy. Andy got him by the shoe tops and held on until his teammates got there.
So pick up about 2 on the play out to the 39-yard line of South Gallia. Bring up third and about 8. Pressure inside there.
Same
Flips it
play
out
again.
to number 17. Breaks some tackles. Boy, he's shifty. Picks up about 5 or 6 yards out to about the 44-yard line of South Gallia.
JJ and Eddie Abley on the tackle.
Assume they'll probably punt, but
yeah, this is interesting here. So doesn't look like they're going to punt. But looks like they're going to let the clock run down and then maybe throw one up here. Not sure if Oak Hill's out of timeouts or just going to be satisfied. Okay. South Gallia calls timeout with 6 seconds left in the half. They're about 4th and 3. Short of midfield here. So stay tuned for halftime where we have homecoming festivities. So we will have that for you and the Oak Hill Marching Oaks, the mob. I'm not for sure. I don't see South Gallia with a band here tonight, Kurt. Do they have one? So it might just be all Oaks tonight.
Just the Oaks. Well, I'm sure Bryce can.
Oh, he
fill up the entire
he can fill up the whole
halftime,
time if they need to. Yeah, probably with homecoming, they may have told them possibly not to. They would not be participating, or maybe they don't have one. So they are going to go back to punt. I think I would just drop back and throw a Hail Mary here, but. And he might throw the ball wide here.
Nope. He's going to punt it.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it.
I just let that one
go.
bounce.
And that will end the half.
That'll end the half here. 8-0 South Gallia. The Oaks were inside the 5-yard line 2 times that first half and could not get any points on the board, but they're still in the game. That's what matters. Still in the game. And we'll have the homecoming festivities here at halftime and the Oak Hill Band. So stay with us. We'll be back here in 20 or 30 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 94th edition of the Oak Hill High School Marching Oaks Band. The band is under the direction of Bryce Words, assisted by Brittany Kugel and Jim Huffman, and percussion instructor Rick Knoll. And I'm Joyce McClure, the voice of the Marching Oaks. Let's go to the movies. The Marching Oaks present their second new halftime show of the season, The Movie Show. We open with a classic theme from the Indiana Jones movie franchise. Watch as a mob brings some adventure to Davis Stadium with Indiana Jones. Next up, we feature the familiar theme song from Mission Impossible franchise. This melody is a catchy one and has been featured in all the Mission Impossible movies. The song is considered the Morse code song because of its 5/4 time signature and its rhythm. Here's the Marching Oaks version of Mission Impossible. neighborhood. Who you gonna call? This song peaked at #1 on the Billboard charts in 1984. Watches and Marching Oaks formed the Ghostbuster logo and a ghost. The Marching Oaks aren't afraid of no ghosts. Here's our version of Ghostbusters.
When you know my cross country mix.
All right.
I like it. You know what I mean? So.
Back here in the third quarter of action.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations on his retirement.
You're going to have to go to his hill if you're going to see him. So put that on there. Go to his house. Is he here? He's not here tonight, is he?
All right. South Gallia will get the kickoff here in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So we got Sam Gentry kicking off for us, Kurt. A nice little kick by Sam.
Stays in bounds. That's good. Number 17. Nice run out here. Breaks a tackle. He's played a really good game. He's
very
hard
shifty
to tackle. Yes, he is.
On the tackle, 54 and 52 for a kill. That is Blaze Ford and I don't have a 54. Yeah, I do. D. Edwards. So he's a dual number. He wears 25 and 54.
Lane right there on the return by South Gallia. Number 17's had a really good game. Had several good runs, caught a couple passes out of the backfield. So South Gallia will start here in the Oaks territory at 46-yard line here in the third quarter. Flip out here to number 17 again. He'll pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Really nice tackle in there by Blaze Ford.
Lane right again on the carry.
Blaze has been in the backfield several times. So I think the first couple weeks he's playing linebacker. Now he's playing on the D line. So
44-yard line, 2nd and 8 for South Gallia. Hand off again to Lane right. Right side picks up about 2 yards.
A nice tackle by Wyatt Frazier, another freshman, 6'2", 175. So big third down here for Oak Hill. They need to be able to get off the field here.
Big third down here. Quarterback rolls to the left. Throws out here too high off the fingertips of number 29, Tanner Sanders for South Gallia. So South Gallia will most likely punt the ball here coming out of half. So the Oaks get a stop. Certainly needed that. See if we can get something going here on offense. Andy Meldick will be back to return the punt.
Number 2, E.J. Siders, a senior for South Gallia, to kick it away here.
That's going to go on third and 2 routes.
Nice high line drive. Andy fields it at about the 24-yard line and dives for it. So that's where the Oaks will start.
Nice job by Andy there, saving some field position for Oak Hill.
Did I hear a red score up here?
1-0
1-0 Reds, okay. Reds in the playoff hunt. I think they have that 4th wild card right now.
They did until
right?
I thought they had it until, I think there's only 3 wild cards. I think they're in 4th. Is that right?
They're tied.
They're tied, okay. They lose the tiebreaker?
They had the tiebreaker with the Diamondbacks.
So they have the tiebreaker against the Diamondbacks.
All right, Oaks will start here at the 24-yard line. First down. Over the head of the quarterback.
And Eddie is not able to retrieve that
Covered by South Gallia. Oaks have had trouble all evening snapping the ball, and that one I don't even think Eddie got a fingertip on that one. And
not much he can do with that one.
That's really that's a tough play right there. South Gallia now has the ball at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal.
Get out that way. Yeah.
Okay. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line for South Gallia. Man in motion. They'll give it to him, and he'll go in for the touchdown.
Just a backbreaker there. So you get the stop you need, and another mistake puts them really close to the end zone and put you down 2 scores. Just haven't been able to get out of our own way, Kurt. You know, we move the ball, but then when you get those negative plays, and, of course, turnovers are always going to get you beat. You can't turn it over and expect to win.
Lane right there on the touchdown run. Lane's had a good night here for South Gallia. South Gallia has a very nice group of sophomores, we hear, and Lane Wright's one of those. Quarterback just pushes straight up the middle. I believe he did not get the 2-point conversion. So 14-0 South Gallia here in the 3rd quarter.
Your score with 10:26 to go, the South Gallia Rebels 14 and your Oak Hill Oaks 0.
Other Oak Hill sports on the calendar for tomorrow. What time is cross country tomorrow?
I believe it starts, junior high will start at 9, and we are at Beaver Eastern. So
Beaver Eastern, cross country, junior high at 9, and varsity.
Usually the varsities are about 10 and 10:45. And so varsity girls and varsity boys.
And then your Oaks Rec Pee Wee football will be at Memphis tomorrow. 9 a.m. will be the 6th grade game, and 10 a.m. will be the 5th grade game. So at Memphis tomorrow.
Still a lot of time here, Kurt. Just got to get something positive and chip away at it.
Short punt here will be fielded by
Landon Osborne.
A little bit of room out to the right. He'll be brought down by a host of Rebels. Oaks will start at about the 34-yard line of South Gallia.
Met there first by number 24, Ethan Stanley for South Gallia.
Ball being placed at the 34-yard line. It'll be first down, Oak Hill.
First down, Oak Hill.
We haven't moved the ball tonight, but every time we get close, we kind of sputter, and we have not been able to get any points. It's really been the problem pretty much this season. So
nice run there by Brunton, who's been really
about the offense.
Tonight.
So he got hit in the backfield again, but kind of shook that off and got about 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play will bring up 2nd and 5 for Oak Hill at about the 38-yard line. Oaks probably need to score on this drive to have a chance this game. Clock 9 minutes ago here in the 3rd quarter. The Oaks need to get some points on the board. Eddie will run around here to the right side, pick up a hard 3 yards.
So he pulled the backside guard and tackle, and he had a lane there for a second, but it got closed up really quickly.
3rd and a long 1 now for the Oaks. 3rd and 1 for the Oaks. All right, Oaks hand off straight up the middle. Brunton fumbles the ball. I believe the Oaks got on it. Brunton took a big hit right on the ball, right on the hands. And so that ball went backwards about 4 or 5 yards. So that'll bring up 4th and about 5 or 6, 7. It's what they teach you. Put your helmet on the ball.
Flag on the play.
Illegal procedure on the Oaks. So that'll be declined due to the fumble. And it'll be 4th down and 5 for Oak Hill. Andy Meldick will go back to punt.
Hopefully a little better result than Andy's first attempt, so went off the side of his foot. Nice high punt by Andy.
Good punt that time.
Yep.
Takes a no-kill bounce, rolls down to about the 21-yard line. So that's where South Gallia will begin. 1st and 10 here. 8:08 remaining in the 3rd quarter. South Gallia 14, Oak Hill 0.
Update on the Reds, 3-0 Reds, no?
3-0 Cincinnati Reds.
Yep.
Trying to get that final wild card spot.
Getting up just so our bullpen can blow it, but hey, at least we're at 3-0.
And the good news is, if they get in the playoffs, they get to play the Milwaukee Brewers, right?
All right, we're really good at them.
Brunton about had him in the backfield, and he gets loose again. He is real shifty. He's a good runner. Number 17 again, Lane Wright has had a really good night. He's hard to bring down. He's shifty. He runs hard.
I think that's the best way to put it. He's very, very shifty. He's not a physical runner, but Oak Hill's really not gotten any shots on him at all. Several times we've had him in the backfield or wrapped up after a short gain, and he just wiggles out of it. And
Brunton had him for about a 3 or 4 yard loss, all the way down deep in South Gallia territory. Now South Gallia has the ball all the way out to 42-yard line. Quarterback will run to the right. A lot of room out there. And I think he's going to go all the way. McKinnis might get him at the very end, and touchdown South Gallia. Touchdown South Gallia. Long run there by the quarterback. I don't think he was touched.
Not until the
end zone.
Yep, on the end zone. Garrett made a good effort to try to strip him at the goal line, but he couldn't get the ball out.
Going for the 2-point conversion. No good.
Another nice job by Blaze Ford, more or less making him get rid of it before maybe he wanted to.
20-0.
7:27 to go in the 3rd.
South Gallia 20, Oak Hill 0. All right, back here for the kickoff.
You have Landon Osborne and Andy Meldick.
Never in kick. Goes between Osborne's legs. He'll pick it up and get taken down at about the 19-yard line.
Like South Gallia has a player possibly.
South Gallia kick return number 14.
Yeah, he's up.
Ball will be spotted at the Oak Hill 19-yard line.
Oaks will start at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Oak Hill.
The Oaks have probably more yardage than they may have had in
I would say in the
any
games
game
combined
this year.
Yeah.
Yes. They've had a lot of yardage tonight, but they've had some big plays, and then they go backwards, mainly usually because of bad snaps, penalties. Turnovers. Eddie will be sacked at about the 15-yard line. He had a few moments, but pressure got to him quickly.
Eagerly sacked on the play.
So second long for Oak Hill here.
Eddie's
No time to throw there. Have literally turned around and rush was on him. I think that was number 2 for South Gallia, E.J. Siders, and another South Gallia
Number 2, E.J.
defender. I didn't get his number.
Be third down, Oak Hill.
third and 25 for Oak Hill from their own 5-yard line.
Not many plays in the playbook for that one.
Brunton carries it out to about the 7 or 8-yard line.
Ball carrier number 45, J.J. Brunton. Gain of 3 on the play.
And he's going to punt this away from his own end zone. Kind of hits that one off of the side of his foot also. Sure where they're going to mark this one.
Bowding's punt travels 29 yards.
Looks like about the 34-yard line.
Ball will be played.
All right, so Oak Hill will start there at the, South Gallia will start with the ball at about the 38-yard line. Run out here to the right. Picks up a few yards across the 30 down to about the 25-yard line.
Bo McNeil and Eddie Abley on the tackle.
Number 29, Tanner Sanders.
Haven't called Bo's name as much tonight. He had a nice game 2 weeks ago. Haven't heard him as much.
Coming on the play.
He's also a freshman.
Where are you getting scores at?
Scores? Well, usually they're updated on Southeastern High Preps, but they haven't been updated very well.
trying to get some more scores.
I got you here, Kurt.
Scores for you.
Timeout on the field. Timeout.
So that's timeout with 4:21 to go. South Gallia leading 20-0 over Oak Hill. So we did crown a homecoming queen tonight that I was looking for at halftime, but I guess it was crowned at 6, right, Kurt?
Yes.
So Miss Emma Davis, daughter of Josh and Miranda Davis, was homecoming queen, and I believe Mason Davis, homecoming queen, or king.
All right, there's Memphis beating Northwest 47-21. Unioda beating Huntington 43-0. Southeastern and Adena tied. Eastern beating Southern 34-22.
Quarterback down off the right tackle there.
Taken down at about the 2-yard line. Fairland now on top of Rock Hill at halftime, 33-0.
Hopefully that's not a serious injury for Mr. Cremines there, but
South Gallia.
quarterback, yes.
Quarterback down almost in the end zone there. Shout out to Brooke Morgan out there listening on the live stream, asking for a little more enthusiasm. Jackson beating Hamilton Ross now 24-7.
Logan's up 14-3 on Chillicothe.
Chillicothe, have they won this year?
They have not. I talked to head coach Scott Bartholomew from Chillicothe, and he's dealing with a lot of injuries right now. So they are 0-4 on the year, still looking for win number 1. Young man from South Gallia is still down, so hopefully it's not a serious injury, but motioning for a couple other coaches out to the field.
Shout out to our sponsors making this BMG Media stream available tonight. Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction Restoration, FS Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales and Service, State Route 93 North. Just dropped a chainsaw off there to get fixed today. McWilliams Funeral Home, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Area Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography. Ryan gets to read
that's okay.
sponsors
you did a great
next
job.
time.
Well, unfortunately for South Gallia, and I hate to see it, they're carrying the young man off the field. So hopefully it's nothing serious, and he'll be back next week, hopefully. But it doesn't look good now. So for South Gallia, that was the quarterback. So see who's coming in here in his place.
That was Noah Cremines, a senior quarterback and linebacker. He's had a really nice game tonight.
So it looks like number 14, Hunter Wright, a sophomore, has come in to take the quarterback position. Nice tackle by Blaze Ford. So Blaze has been in the backfield pretty much the whole game. But he's just, he's been short on just making a couple tackles, but he has definitely been back there causing havoc a good bit of this game. Second goal from inside the 10. Looks like about the 8.
Pitch out here to the left. South Gallia, touchdown. Does he have all the touchdowns tonight, I believe?
I think he does.
I think he does. He's been one-man wrecking machine tonight. Lane Wright, I believe he has all 4 touchdowns for South Gallia. Had a great game. He's a good running back. 26-0 South Gallia. Third quarter, 3:12 to go. Extra point, no good, sacked by the Oaks.
So Bo McNeil and Blaze Ford again.
South Gallia will kick off. And
Blake Smith kicking off for the Rebels.
Oak Hill flag football tomorrow at home at the old football field. 2 o'clock for the first and second graders, 3 o'clock for the third and fourth graders. Nice road
Nice
there.
return by Bailey.
Bailey Ouslet
picks up
a
several
nice
yards.
Return out to the about the 44-yard line. Good return there by
Bailey's
the
also
freshman.
a freshman.
Gain of 17 on the play. Ball will be spotted at the Oak Hill 44-yard line. It'll be first down, Oak Hill.
Probably be up and down somewhere.
All right, the Oaks will start here. First down, 44-yard line. Back to pass.
Eddie just tosses that away.
Toss it out of bounds here.
Abel's pass intended for number 32, Gage Barr. Be second and 10, Oaks.
Second 10, Oak Hill, 44-yard line.
Eddie got what he get out of that play. They were pretty much on top of him right at the snap.
Ball carrier number 3, Eddie Abel. Gain of 3 on the play. Be third down and 7, Oak Hill.
All right, third and about 7 from the 46-yard line. Incomplete.
Brings up fourth down, so it will be interesting if they go for it here or if they punt it away. So Hunting hasn't gone very well, so you might as well
Be 4th down and 7. Oak Hill.
try to pick it up.
Nice catch out there by Andy Meldick. Nice pass by Eddie.
We got a penalty.
Abley's pass completed to number 13, Andy Miller.
Holding.
Holding on Oak Hill, so that'll negate that good play, which was the first down, all the way down to the almost 35-yard line of South Gallia. Holding Oak Hill. Shout out to our sponsors, Strickland Sales and Service. You're a Husqvarna dealer, 7668 State Route 93 Oak Hill. Give them a call. Buckeye Construction and Restoration. Mason Davis with the catch all the way down to the 26-yard line. He was not open initially. Yeah, it did look like he was probably bobbling that ball as he went
nice
out of
job
bounds.
disguising it, so
yeah,
we'll take it.
the official closest to him had his back turned to the official who was closest to him, so the official, the line judge here, was all the way back.
And Mason did a good job selling it. That
We'll take it all the way down to the 26-yard line, first down Oak Hill. Another catch again by Mason Davis down
Nice
to the
throw by
15-yard
Eddie.
line. Slant there by Mason down to the 15-yard line.
It'd be nice to see Oak Hill put some points on the board here. This is kind of where we've stalled here in the first half. We got inside the 20.
Oak's going to empty 5 wide receivers. Eddie tried to quarterback draw there, and there was nowhere to run. Second and 12, Oak Hill from about the 16-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be the last snap of the third here.
Oaks will get up here.
Nice run by Eddie. He's just short.
Eddie down to about the 1-yard line.
But it's going to be a new set of downs. So nice job, Eddie. Just tucking that and run. He had a little room to run, and he got down to about a yard from the maybe 2.
So we'll switch sides of the field here for the fourth quarter. South Gallia 26, Oak Hill 0.
I don't want to say I said so, but it's 3-3 now, Cincinnati and New York. Didn't want to be that guy. Bullpen strikes again.
With over 20 convenient locations served, Holzer provides excellent service from primary care to orthopedic
Some local scores. We got Colegrove. Chesapeake has essentially gotten a lot closer. It's 30-22 in the fourth. Willersburg's up 35-0 on Valley. Valley hanging in there a little bit. They seem to always play Willersburg pretty tough. Ironton leads South Point 35-2. Rock Hill trails 40-7 in the third to Fairland. See if Oak Hill can punch one in here and get some points on the board. Just outside the one. Eddie's in, I believe. No signal. Touchdown, Oak Hill. Eddie Abley from 1 yard out. Good to see Eddie getting the end zone there.
Garrett McInnes for the extra point.
No good.
No good.
Just wonder if that plant leg's bothered him because he's a pretty consistent kicker, so he's struggled tonight with a couple.
So your score here in the fourth quarter, South Gallia Rebels 26, Oak Hill Oaks 6. Williams Funeral Home, Wilson, Ohio, one of our sponsors tonight, as well as Buckeye Construction and Restoration. Thanks to our sponsors making this BMG Media stream of Oak Hill football happen. Husqvarna Strickland Sales and Service. Give them a call, 740-682-3950 for all your new and used and repair needs. Husqvarna dealership. Buckeye Construction and Restoration. McInnes will just kind of, I'm not sure what was that.
Probably an onside kick.
Onside
like an
kick
attempt at it, yes, but it's going to scoot out of bounds.
So the
got any chance here, Kurt? You got to get a 3 and out.
South Gallia started 45-yard line because of the kick out of bounds. Handoff straight up the middle. Few yards out to about midfield.
It's a little bit more Mr. Wright again with the football, so he's carried it quite a few times tonight. Looks like they're bringing the cart for their quarterback who went out earlier, that's Noah Cremeen, so you hate to see that.
All right, South Gallia starts 2nd and 5 from midfield. Number 17 will get stopped behind the line of scrimmage this time by a host of the Oaks.
Gage Farr, Joseph Anaby. First contact was made by Blaze Ford. Still playing hard. Oak Hill's had some chances to make some plays in the backfield, Kurt, but every time it seems like he spins off and then he goes for a big yardage. So 3rd and long here. He needs to get South Gallia stopped here to get the ball back to have any chance.
Third and about 8. A lot of room to run out there.
He fumbled.
I believe Oak Hill got that one.
There you go.
That's Oak Hill
something
ball.
we can use
Oak
right
Hill
there.
ball.
There we go. And boy, it looks like South Gallia's got another player grabbing at his leg.
Oaks recover the ball at about the 47-yard line of Oak Hill. And there is another South Gallia player down. They are taking the quarterback to the locker room on the cart, right on the golf cart right now. Another South Gallia player
It's
down.
like a lower leg, maybe ankle. That was number 5. Bryson Stanley, a senior. Well, Oak Hill's got an opportunity here to get a little bit closer here, so good field position. Best they've had all night.
Reds winning 5-3 right now. What inning? Top of the 7th. Trying to get that wild card. About 13 games remaining.
Left, yeah.
All right, so Oak Hill start here. Eddie's got nowhere to go.
Nope.
That was pretty much hut me at the quarterback.
Number 2, E.J. Siders again, and number 24 for South Gallia, Ethan Stanley. Got back there before Eddie could really even get his head up to see if anybody was open downfield.
All the way back to the 41-yard line will bring up a long 2nd and about 17, 16. Eddie back.
Number 2, Siders again back
Gets
there.
away from number 2. Throws it deep there. Knocked away by number 25.
It's intended for Landon Osborne. He had him, but just a little out of reach. Pretty much Siders was on Eddie right when he E.J. Siders was back there before Eddie got back to his drop.
It'll be 3rd and 16 from the Oak Hill 41.
Probably 4 down territory, right? This late in the game, Kurt?
I believe so.
Yeah.
3rd and about 16.
They're sending
I believe that's going to be another hold on the Oaks.
Kimberly's pass intended for number 13. Andy Muddick falls incomplete. There's a penalty on the play. Holding Oak Hill. Penalty is declined.
declined by South Gallia. Will bring up 4th and 16.
16 from the 41.
From the 41-yard line. I imagine the Oaks will probably go for it, or
Yeah, no reason to punt it away here.
I think they ran Bailey usually into the game. Coach Kratz signaling in the play. 5 wide, 4 wide and a tight end. Eddie will try to run for it, and he'll come up about 10 yards short. So South Gallia will take over the ball about the 48-yard line of Oak Hill, 49-yard line, and South Gallia will start on offense there. Oaks turn the ball over on downs. 8:58 remaining in this game. Next week, the Oaks are home against the Wheelersburg Pirates.
Actually, it's Waverly, Kurt. I told you wrong.
Okay.
Waverly home. Then Wheelersburg the following week.
Okay. So Waverly here next week. BMG Media will have the stream. Wheelersburg after that. And then we have, I believe, a couple away games, and we
finish with Northwest.
Finish up Northwest at home. So Waverly home, Wheelersburg home, Valley away, Portsmouth West away, Northwest home. For that Northwest game, the Oaks will be wearing special jerseys that night to commemorate the 150th anniversary of the Village of Oak Hill. So we look forward to that on October the 20th against Northwest. The Oaks will be wearing some very special jerseys. They won't be the normal black and white. They'll be the collars of the Welsh, which is green and red. Oak Hill being a big Welsh community, which was established by some residents of Wales back in the 1800s who decided to settle here, and that's what got Oak Hill started. So to commemorate that 150th anniversary, Oaks will be wearing a special jersey that night. Big run
Nice
out here
hard
by
the quarterback.
Backup quarterback who's in, and
I believe the late hit on Oak Hill also.
Personal foul there on Oak Hill. Late hit will probably go half the distance.
That was number 3, Tanner Booth, a senior.
Ball will be spotted on the Oak Hill 7-yard line.
Ball on the 7-yard line, first down, first and goal for South Gallia. This game can be summarized by bad snaps, penalties, lots of number 17 for South Gallia, and quite a bit of J.J. Brunton had a good game tonight. The Oaks just could not score when they had the ball in the first half. This game could have been different. They had the ball inside the 5-yard line twice in the first half and did not end up with any points in that first half. First half was only 7-0, right? 8-0.
8-0.
8-0 at half. So
that was Hunter Wright on the score. He replaced Noah Kermeans at the quarterback position, so he might be the only Rebel that scored other than Mr. Wright.
32-6 South Gallia. They'll kick it this time, and
it is also no good. I look good from here, too.
You absolutely cannot tell if those are good or not from up here. That looked good.
I would have said that was good.
32-6 South Gallia. Middle of the fourth quarter. Thanks to our sponsors. McWilliams Funeral Home. Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, S&F Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales and Service, McWilliams Funeral Home, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography. Again, cross country for Oak Hill in the morning.
Oh, yeah, while we're at it, I want to congratulate Walker Fauble. He set the school record last week at, where were we? Let's stay here. Waverly. So by 10 seconds. So congratulations to Walker and his teammates who will be running tomorrow at Beaver Eastern.
And what was that record?
Oh, gosh. Put me on the spot here. 17 minutes. About what you would run for 3 miles. 17 minutes, 14 seconds, I believe.
Okay.
Right around your time.
Pretty close. 3 miles and 17 minutes.
3.1. Don't cheat him to 1. Yeah,
5K.
5, yeah. So he'd been chasing it last year, and finally, when you beat it by 10 seconds, that's a pretty good run.
Oak Hill will start with the ball at about the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. New quarterback in there, Bailey Ousley, a freshman. And number 7, Noah Johnson, I believe, at running back, also a freshman. 78, Dallas Coleman in there on the line.
We also have 71, Dawson Rule in there.
Sam Gentry, a sophomore in there, number 6. 71, you said Dawson Rule in it.
Left tackle.
I believe 88 out there, Michael Toth, senior in at right, on the right side.
Nice throw.
Nice throw there by Bailey. He had
must have hit the ground. I thought he made the catch there, but that was a nice throw. So just went through his hands there.
74, Trevin Irwin in as well.
Also a freshman.
15, Bo McNeil, freshman in at, I think, tight end. 75, Joshua Saylor has been playing all night, but he's a freshman. Number 1 saw a little bit of action. Wyatt Frazier's in right now at receiver, number 1. Bailey will come out to the left side here, put his head down, and pick up about 6 yards.
Betty's got a little bit of speed. He's a nice hard runner. So not real big, but he runs hard.
D. Edwards in there at offensive line.
It'll be 4th down and 6, Oak Hill.
4th and 6 for Oak Hill. Trailing 32-6 here in the fourth quarter. Bailey will run off to the side and get the play from Coach Kratz and run back in to the huddle. And Bailey didn't have much time there. He'll be brought down in the
That's what I was afraid of. The turf got him.
backfield.
So he's got either, hopefully it's not a serious injury, but it's either ankle or knee. So he kind of got caught up in the turf. That was a non-contact injury, so.
So Bailey will be helped off by the trainer. Hopefully he's okay. So South Gallia will start out with the ball on the 40-yard line of Oak Hill. I think they've got all of their second stringers in now. So hand off out here to the left side, right side. Kid's got some good speed. Number 34 breaking some tackles all the way down to the almost the 5-yard line. Good run in there by
Bo McNeil saved a touchdown there, so Bo's still hustling.
Connor Winters, a sophomore. Nice run. I tell you, this
Sophomore class.
I had heard that they had a really good sophomore class, and boy, they've really proven it tonight. Starting with Lane Wright, number 17, who had a heck of a game. I think he's got 4 touchdowns. Quarterback will fake it and scramble down to about the 3-yard line.
Wyatt Cleary, the ball carrier, brought down to number 1, to Wyatt Frazier.
Looks like South Gallia has Notre Dame next week. So they start their first league game on the year, so with a new member of the SOC.
Wyatt Cleary in there at quarterback now.
Wrapped up by Bo McNeil. Nice play by Bo.
Wyatt is a freshman, quarterback and linebacker. South Gallia with about 29 players on the roster.
And only 6 seniors.
6 seniors. About 8 sophomores. Handoffs to the right side, and he carries Wyatt Frazier and a few others.
Winters, the ball carrier, tackled by number 1,
Winters on the carry there. Tackled by Frazier. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. South Gallia leading 32-6. As you heard Ryan say, South Gallia now a member of the SOC 1, along with who? Notre Dame, Green, Sims Valley, Portsmouth East, and Beaver Eastern.
Yes.
Did I get them all?
Yeah, I think you got them all.
So mostly Division 7 schools.
Pretty much all
Yep.
Division 7 schools.
Division 7 schools.
Yes.
Oak Hill is in
Division 6.
SOC 2 with a lot of Division 5 schools.
5 and 6s.
Couple Division 6. Oak Hill's Division 6 this year for the second year in a row, Division 6?
I think second year in a row, yeah.
Oak Hill used to always be Division 5, but they have
So Eastern's off to a great start. You know, they started football not too long ago. You know, it hasn't been that many years ago, and they're off to I believe a 4-0 start this year. A couple other members of the league. Notre Dame 3-1. 2-1 East.
So Oak Hill will take over possession there on their own goal line. They'll hand off straight up the middle. Eddie Abley's back in now. It looks like Bailey Usley's being treated over here on the sidelines. Noah Johnson, freshman there, got the run.
About 8-yard gain. Nice run by Noah.
Number 7.
It'll be 2nd and 2.
Noah, 5'7", 140-pound freshman. Straight up the middle again for Noah. Gets maybe a yard or two there. As the clock winds down. Is it a running clock after 30 or 30?
30.
30. This second half has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been a long half.
Oak Hill will have 3rd and about 1 on the 10-yard line. Straight up the middle, Noah Johnson again. Pick up the first down.
Johnson, the ball carrier. Gain of 5 on the play.
What's your thought on the Bengals this Sunday?
They'll play better than they did last week.
That won't be hard.
I don't know. Baltimore has a lot of injuries too, so maybe that'll help.
Yeah, you'd like to think Burrow can't have any worse of a game.
No, I'll make that prediction right now. He'll be better than he was last week.
Those Cleveland Browns are going to Pittsburgh to play. Noah's had a few good runs
nice
in
runs
here.
By Noah.
Running hard, staying low. Good job.
Noah Johnson, the Oak Hill ball carrier.
My Cowboys now, we get a play at home against the New York Jets, who didn't start off the first week of the season like they had hoped.
No. That's what we were talking about. I was talking with Coach Reinhardt about. You ever seen that blocking scheme that they were trying? Cut blocking. You ever seen the defensive end get cut blocked in the NFL? No, because they're too athletic. And when they tried to cut that guy, he just pushed him to the ground and was on Rodgers in no time. I've never seen that kind of blocking scheme. Nice spin by Landon.
Landon picks up a couple yards there.
30 seconds to go. Looks like the last play of the game, Kurt.
All right, that'll be your final score tonight here at Davis Stadium. South Gallia Rebels 32, Oak Hill 6. We'll see you next week at home against the Waverly Tigers. Thanks for watching.